How do you know your calling? Coming up next on Pastor Bob Daily. How do you discover your calling? That thing that God has asked you to do, the purpose that He has for you in your life. How do you know what it is? Great question. Been asked this question a few times recently. So we're doing the podcast today. So all of us have things that interest us, things that kind of burn inside of us. For some people, it's music. For some people, it's, a craft or maybe some kind of hobby. All kinds of things that we do, but some go beyond that. If somebody said, what, is your calling? What is your purpose? It's really easy for me. First of all, I love heavy metal. I love the heavy metal crowd. Honestly, I can be sitting in my car, for instance, and watching people crossing the street at a stop line. And if there's a metalhead that walks in the line, I instantly have compassion and a burden for him. Instantly. Not everybody else, I'll be honest. But for him, yeah. Or her. Also, I have a huge compassion for homeless people. I realize that God's given me a burden for them. It's for a purpose, so that I can be involved with them. But it's not just an idea, not just a nice idea, but it's a burden that I have, a drive inside of me that kind of my heart goes out to them and I want to be involved. I think all of us have that kind of thing happening inside of us for something, whatever it might be. There are so many different things to get involved with. I have people all the time that say, I'd like to come and be involved in the homeless ministry with you, and they come down and I never see them again. It wasn't for them. In fact, most people, honestly, that say they want to help with the homeless, I never see again. It's a very particular ministry. And I get that. I get that not everybody's called to it, and I wouldn't want somebody to work in it unless they had a burden for it. Plenty of other things to do. There are other people that work in ministries that I don't have a burden for or wouldn't feel comfortable in or wouldn't know what to do. So, folks, it really depends on what is your heart telling you. When you see people, who does your heart go out to? When you have free time, what do you desire to do? What are your hobbies? What things are you creative with? What kinds of things translate into a calling or a burden? So that would be my suggestion. And really think about this because, folks, I don't think it's hidden for many of us. I think if you really think about it and consider it and realize where your heart goes, you'll figure it out. God bless you. Have a great day.